T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Welcome to another Chill Review. This is my first Transformers Legacy Evolution review. It's deluxe class, Armada Universe Hotshot. Looking like Hotshot typically looks. I didn't bring the packaging with me where I am right now, but in an effort to actually put out content, because it's more difficult or more work to do it at home right now. Currently, I'm just filming this on location. So here's what's happening right now. I don't have the packaging with me. Here's a picture of the packaging. But it occurs to me that I didn't bring a character that I'm going to have to compare him to, or everyone's going to be complaining. So I have to finish this at home. So, yeah. Anything you don't see in this video is because I'm on location. But anyhow, this is Hotshot. Let's get him to his base form right here. Take the gun out of his hand. He looks like Hotshot normally, looks like I said. Things that I dislike. No. Let's talk about some good things. Number one, pin joints, like no ball joints or anything. He has the typical articulation where the arms can come forward. And these shoulder pad things actually come out of the way so he can lift up higher. Go to the side, bicep swivel, does have an elbow. Waist rotation for the first time ever. The head rotates. And he has this visor feature right there. So that's cool, and it's transparent in paint. Or is it transparent? I can't tell. Yeah, it's transparent and painted. But I like that they kept his general design scheme. And they kept in this feature, which you don't need the mini-con for anymore. You pull up on this, rotate it, and bring it forward. And now he has the cannon right there. Of course, you can put blast effects in there. More than you can this side. Yeah, that's ported for blast effects. And he does still have his gun right here, which becomes an engine in the car mode. I put it like this so that the other peg is out there and he can hold it. Oh yeah, other good things, he has ankle pivot for days. But let's get into some of the negative things I don't like about him. He has, his head is on a swivel. It's technically on a hinge right here because of transformation. So you can make him look up a little bit, tiny, not even a whole millimeter. But I wish the neck was on a ball joint. The elbows. Elbows typically bend like right there. The way this is designed, because I guess they wanted that port to be here, the elbow bends up here. And I don't like that type of bending. Add on top of that no wrist rotation and getting him into a pose. I had him in one. Well, I just love, I think every figure should have wrist rotation. The way this is designed back here, when you bend the knee, that's what you're getting. But he does have the universal joint right there and the hip. But here's what I've been doing. It loosely connects right here between this plastic. Where is it? Here it is. This plastic right here covers that very loosely. I just moved that out the way to get him like a 90-degree bend. Other thing that's unfortunate, even with this shut, being able to see inner workings of the legs, that just looks incomplete. I wish this transformed more so I can cover that, but it doesn't. They didn't paint this detail, which is kind of iconic to his character. And I think that's probably, oh, the peg system right here. I hate when they just have regular ass flat pegs. I think they should have nubs on the end so it can actually click into place. Because sometimes when you do things like this, it'll stay. And to be honest with you, it was staying completely. Oh, well, it's not shut all the way. That's the problem. Wait, let me see first before I say I fixed it. Yeah, it's staying, but you saw how it kept popping up. I'd rather have like a little nub there so it can stay permanently. But yeah, other than that, it's a decent Autobot. It's probably the best hotshot mold that we've gotten that's actually hotshot and not some other robot with hotshot's head on it. Here he is next to another Kid Appeal character, Hot Rod from Transformers Studio Series 86. I believe this is Transformers Universe Hotshot's Minicon Jolt. Don't expect me to show that hotshot because I don't know where it is. And this is Transformers Armada, the original hotshot. Let me stand them straight up. They are close to the same height. Close. But this thing is way wider and it's way heavier. It's made out of more substantial plastic, like all around, period. But I'm going to be honest, when I got this guy first for Armada, he was my first Armada figure ever, and he was the most disappointing. Like, I had nothing to look forward to when it came to this line after messing with this. Like, it barely friggin' articulates. The shoulders just go out like that. The head doesn't go up at all. It doesn't do anything. The hips, they're on a ball joint. The knees are on a ball joint. And that's how much bend. So this is actually fateful to that. It's like, why would they do that? But yeah, if you like Armada Hotshot, this is definitely an upgrade over that. But look at this, all fully, completely filled in, heavy, full of gimmicks. But yeah, like, wow, this thing feels like a Voyager in comparison. Anywho, stay tuned till the end because I'm just going to go to the transformation. I'm going to have some other comparisons. Transformation. It's decently simple. I'm going to start by rotating this around because you might forget to do that. Take the gun out the hand. And the arms need to rotate like this. I'm not sure if it actually matters if you rotate it like this or the opposite way, but rotate it like this. Put the visor down, lift the shoulders up, shoulder pad things, pull this forward, and rotate the head in and shut that. Now we can lift all this up. We can bring the shoulders back, or shoulder pads, spoiler, back like that. And go ahead and bring this up right here. These tabs right here go into these slots right there. So bring that up. Now the legs. The feet go in like this. We can rotate things like this. Bring this up on the bar, rotate that around. Bring this up on the bar, rotate that around. Wait, before we get it all the way around, this little yellow piece behind the roof of the car comes out. Don't forget to do that. Now, back here, this comes off. This stays, it kind of makes me think about Kingdom Tracks, the way this looks, but this joint is way tighter than that figure. So it tabs on there loosely, but because this is so tight, it typically keeps the leg in place. But bring this down, make sure the arm is right there. Same deal over here. Bring this down, keep the arm down there. And here's the tough part for me, at least. It seemed like this is supposed to just push in there. I can't do that. So I do the over-under situation like that. And then I tab this stuff right here together. Then we can bring this up. And this is the same deal. There's a tab a peg right there. We have to do the over-under situation and push this into that spot right there after you do the over-under. Just squeeze that and then we can shut the doors into their spot. This tab goes into the side of the arm. So I guess it does matter which way the arm is turned because that peg is only on that side. But now here we are. He becomes a car, which doesn't seem to roll that well for me. Maybe I always have it turned this way with this opening right there. Yeah, you have to do that. But this doesn't roll that well, to be honest, for me. Let's see about if I do it the other way. It won't shut. So there's that. You can't do it unless you want it looking like this. But yeah, I've not. Maybe this table doesn't really help, but the last step is to get this engine into place. So there's that. It looks like Hot Shot, immediately recognizable. Unlike the Armada Hot Shot, where everything is pretty much plastic, this is transparent. So all this paint right here, this yellow paint, does not match. It looks like it's matching on my camera right now, but in person, trust me, I'm looking at it, it's almost green compared to this yellow right here. But that all looks good. Let's get Jolt transformed into his copter mode. Why would you fight me? I was just trying to be cool and do that really quickly. Jolt can fit on this Minicon port and do this, but you see how it's hanging down too low. I believe on the other Hot Shot, the port was like in here somewhere. Yeah, it wouldn't work right, like at all for you, unless you have it just dangling like this. But he can attach like that. Here it is up against the original Deluxe. Well, like I said, comparison Voyager now. And here's one thing I didn't think was gonna work. This is actually compatible with the original. So that's cool. I had the original engine, and you need the original engine to actually transform him, because these feet are spring-loaded. They do not open, but let's let you see the detail that's not here. Like the lights right there. This paint is missing that whole piece right there, because this isn't as filled in. The red hubcap. And one of these, I believe, where is it? This is a missile. You don't have Minicon ports right there, so I imagine some third party is going to make Minicon ports to peg into there. You don't have all the full silver paint and this black paint back here, or any type of tail lights. So yeah, that's how the world is now. This was $10. I mean, the engineering on this isn't nowhere near on air as far as articulation, but it's bigger, better plastic, and has gimmicks, like more gimmicks pushed in here, like spring-loaded feet. So yeah, here he is next to Hot Rod. So and Hot Rod is a Voyager class, by the way. He's a Voyager class only in the actual price point. But basically he is a deluxe with a ton of engineering because of the the Voyager class price point. But yeah, there we are. Car mode, all right. I might have to try this on a different surface, but I don't like that it doesn't roll. And just overall, I think this isn't a big deluxe. I think it could have come with a simple mini-con. Like, even if the legs didn't have articulation, like this has separating legs right there. Like, even if the legs were still connected or the arms didn't move, they could have given him some type of limited mini-con, but they might sell these later separately. That's what I think I hear that they are gonna do, like some core class mini-cons. But anywho, I'm gonna do reverse transformation, and then we're gonna come back with some comparisons later. I'm gonna take this gun engine out, open this door, rotate it on this double hinge down here. I'm going to lift up right here to get that unpegged, lift up that right there. Then I'm going to lift this up while pushing this back to get that over-under peg undone. Like that. Then I'm going to unpeg this and push this down and get that over-under peg out of the way. Stretch the legs up here, and then get that peg is going to go in automatically. We can go ahead and push the toe out. Same thing over here. Get this peg up and bring the foot out. Down here, we can rotate the legs, rotate the leg, take this piece and push it in. I'll push it all the way up. Push that all the way up. Now we can rotate on this ball joint and bring this over. And it, like I said, loosely tabs into a plastic piece right there. Loosely tab it into the plastic piece. Now we can, I'm gonna rotate the waist. We can lift up on this. Bring the shoulders forward. Lift up on this. Bring this back. But before we bring it all the way back, we need to open up this and get the head out and shut that. Rotate the arms to the forward position, and we can bring this all the way back and peg these right here. The visor you can leave like that or leave it like this. But basically, he is a robot again, and let's get prepared for those, or the other comparison I wanted to do. And here we go. Here is the comparison I couldn't end this video without doing. And here is where wrist swivel would be nice. Just holding this blade maybe with two hands is like quite impossible. Especially with the way the elbows, like I could probably get them to meet up if I put it high, but without being able to rotate the wrist, it's just impossible. Honestly, this guy had the same issue. I complained about that. This Starscream is freaking awesome, besides the fact that it doesn't have wrist rotation. Like, if it had the wrist rotation, perfection, basically, in my mind. Watch my review for that if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I just wanted to show him with the Star Saber. The Star Saber seemed to transfer from Hotshot to Starscream constantly. I didn't finish that series. So I can't remember if Megatron ever used it, but it seemed like Megatron was probably okay with Starscream having the Star Saber, or whoever touched them first, they were like bonded to them. I can't remember. I think it was like a Pokemon type situation. But yeah, this has been that. Wasn't that fun? Anyway, thank you, Matt. I forgot to thank Matt McCardle, or Parts Farmer, for sending this over to me. Yeah, I had to cancel, but he didn't want me to miss out on it. And here it is. I was going to reorder it anyway, but I did have to cancel him and several other figures recently. But yeah. Thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man 978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click